to It's All About Spice. Today I'm cooking with mustard greens, also known as sarso ka saag in India, and chicken. So off late, I've been trying Nepali food from a restaurant that's close by, and one of the days I ordered a thali, a Nepali thali, and it came with a lot of different types of vegetables, and one of them was a saag. And I tried it and it was so delicious, and I couldn't figure out what it was because I had never had anything like that before. So I had to call the restaurant and I asked them, I was like, what did you put in it? And they told me that it was mustard greens. And so a little story about mustard greens and myself is that growing up in India, I grew up in central India, and I've never had mustard greens before. I've had spinach, I've had chalai ka bhaji, and a lot of different types of greens, and personally I love green vegetables. And so when I heard about mustard greens, I was like, I have to really give this a try for myself and see how it comes out, because I'm always looking for new ingredients to cook with and work with. So since then I've made mustard greens a couple times, and it always turns out so delicious. So I decided that this is something that I definitely want to share with you guys. Hopefully you'll give this a try, and if you've never tried mustard greens before, then trust me, by cooking it this way along with chicken, or if you are vegetarian, or if you want to try vegetarian or stick to the vegetarian side of things, then you can substitute chicken with just potatoes, and you can cook that with it, and it will turn out pretty good as well. And one of the great things about mustard green or sarso ki bhaji is that it's packed with a lot of nutrients. So it's packed with vitamin A, vitamin C, so it's really good for health. And so I guess you get a plus point for something that's very healthy, but then also something very, very delicious. So let's take a quick look at the ingredients that are gonna go into this recipe. Alright, so to start with, I have mustard greens or sarso ka saag, and as you can see, I've diced it really fine. I've got chicken in here. This is bone-in chicken, and I've cut the pieces really small so that it's easier to cook the chicken along with the mustard greens. Then I have diced onion, ginger and garlic, so this is finely diced ginger and garlic. I've got some green chilies that I've diced really small, and then we're going to use some red chilies in here. So these are dry red chilies, and they always bring a very nice aroma and flavor when you're cooking any kind of saag or green vegetable. So I always like to use them. And then let's take a look at some of the spices. So this is cumin powder that we have. Then I have cumin seeds. These are roasted cumin seeds. And then I have some coriander powder, some turmeric powder, and then I'm using some ghee in here to cook the greens. Again, ghee is one of those things that brings a beautiful aroma and flavor to the saag, but if you don't have ghee, you can also use butter, and then I'm also going to use some oil along with it as well. I've got some garam masala, and then I've got a pinch of sugar, just a pinch of sugar to cut that bitterness that comes from that mustard greens or sarso ka saag. Those are pretty much the ingredients that we're gonna need, so let's get cooked. Alright, so my pan here is nice and hot, so I'm gonna start by adding ghee. I'm going to add some oil to this as well. Next, we'll add some cumin seeds. I'm going to add the dry red chilies and ginger and garlic. We'll cook this for about a minute. Alright, so next I'm going to add chopped onion. Alright, so I'm going to add some salt. Alright, so we'll let this cook for at least 2 minutes or so until the onion turns a little light golden, and then we're going to go ahead and add our chicken in there. So now I'm going to start adding some of the other ingredients. I'm going to add the green chilies, and now we're going to add some turmeric powder, and I'm going to add our chicken in here. So in goes our chicken. And to this, I'm gonna add coriander powder and the cumin powder. So our chicken has been cooking for about 5 minutes now. So I'm gonna add just a couple more ingredients to it. So I've got garam masala that I'm gonna add here. And then I'm also going to add a pinch of sugar. I'm going to add some water. Just a little bit of water, which will help to cook the chicken faster. All right, so we'll cover this with the lid and let it cook for another 5 minutes. So our chicken's been cooking in here for about a total of 10 minutes now. So I'm gonna add our sarso saag or mustard greens in here. We're gonna mix all of this and then let this cook down. In just about 4 to 5 minutes, you'll see that mustard greens have really mixed with our chicken. It's gonna look beautiful. Alright, so our sarso saag and chicken is ready, and this actually looks so delicious. And as you can see, because I had cut the mustard greens or sarso saag so fine that you don't see like big chunks of green vegetable in here, but you'll get a lot of the flavor. And I'm going to serve this with roti and try that out, but you could try this with some yellow dal and steamed rice, and it will be perfectly delicious, or with roti. So let's give this a try. All right, so our sarso saag with chicken is ready, and I'm going to eat it with roti. You can have it with rice as well. This looks really good. Okay, so I've got the chicken. The chicken's nicely done, soft. That is really good. It's not very spicy, which is how I like it. But if you want it to be more spicy, you can add some red chili powder in it too. But I can taste the smokiness from the dry red chilies that we put in here. Taking a bite of just the mustard grains, and they are so delicious. That is so good. I am so hungry, and I think I'm gonna finish this whole plate right now. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you guys will give this a try. So give me a thumbs up if you like this recipe. And thank you so much if you're already a subscriber and a follower of this channel. If you're not, then hit that subscribe button now and subscribe to my channel so you can enjoy more interesting and exciting recipes like this. So until the next episode, stay safe, take care, and love you all. See you next time.